Well, good morning to you, and good morning on this first official day of summer, or second official day. I don't know if you consider the solstice. To me, the solstice is its own day. Um, so I have, I will introduce you to a plant here that's been growing in Beit Roga for around a year now, and ever since I planted this beautiful bush, I have been extremely drawn to its energy, very aware of its energy. And the thing with essences is that you're called to bottle an essence at a specific time. So I waited. I felt no urgency to make the essence. I knew that at the right time, then I would be called to do so. And so I found it very interesting when last night I got the very strong message that today was the day. And looking at all of the factors of why to make this essence specifically today, it all just makes so much sense. So this bush, I will turn the camera around so that you can see. Hold on. This bush is called Duranta Gracia. Okay, it's a beautiful, it's around my height, so almost 6 feet. The tallest branches, I would imagine, are almost 6 feet tall. I mean, reach almost 6 feet. It is green. You can see the green leaves that fill it in. Right now, it's growing very tall. It's not filling in so much to the depth, but it's only, this is only its second year here. It's actually growing taller more than it's growing fuller. And these are the beautiful, magnificent flowers that this bush graces us with. I have another, a relative of this bush, the Duranta erecta, in my front garden. And it's similar, but its leaves go very much outward. These go out, but then they fall down when they get heavy with the buds. And the Duranta erecta is more of a standing tall, erect kind of bush. Very similar flowers. Anyway, when I got this plant, I immediately felt that its presence was very much a masculine presence. I find that flowers are in general very feminine, trees are very masculine, and bushes seem to, I don't know, I'm still learning about the bushes, but this bush definitely is calling out masculine energy. So before I go into the points of masculine energy, it just became clear why today would be the day that this essence wants to be bottled. It is, again, what I'm calling the first day of summer, maybe the second day of summer. But the sun energy, which is the yang energy, the male energy, is extremely strong and extremely present. And besides for that, it is also, and also there is the most sunshine, right? Yesterday was the longest amount of sunshine in a day, so today is close enough. And then we are also in the dark moon phase, just before the new moon that will happen on Saturday, on the Sabbath. And the dark moon phase is a very reflective phase, a nurturing phase, a time to give to yourself and to nurture yourself before the new moon comes. And masculine energy is a very deeply rooted, grounded energy. Masculine energy is a strong energy. It lends, just by its very presence, it lends support. It is extremely generous and giving. And so it gives that support freely, unconditionally, no explanations needed, nothing in return needed. It's just a completely giving, loving, nurturing. So it's just so compatible with the time right now, that we're coinciding with the longest day of the sun and the dark moon. And so I am making this essence now. You can watch basically there are a couple of ways to make an essence. I chose not to cut the plant in order to make the essence, although I am being called to put a few of the flowers in the water. But you see that I have a bowl here of water sitting next to the plant, so we either cut off pieces of the plant with the permission of the plant, of course. We cut off some flowers or leaves and put it in the water, or there's this uncut method where if you feel like, in this case, I wanted the whole plant, including, because I feel like it's very important that the roots and the strength of the plant itself, and not just the flowers or the leaves, be imprinted in this water. So I am doing what's called the uncut method, where you put the water next to the plant, and the energy of the plant is so strong that it gets imprinted on the water just by being in its presence. And you know this because if you came, taking essences is it is the equivalent of sitting and absorbing the energy just by sitting next to the bush or tree or flower. So the water is acting as the conduit here, so that if you want this masculine energy, if you feel a need for the support or the balance that this masculine energy can bring into your life, whether you're female or male, we all have a yearning for this energy sometimes, or for a balance of this energy. So you do not need to come visit me or buy yourself this bush, although you might consider doing so. You can just have a bottle of this essence, and then it's with you whenever you need it. That is the beauty of essences. So before I turn the camera back around, I just want to show you the beautiful, beautiful buds here. It's such a vibrant purple, and the white that's trimming the flowers just makes it seem so textured, and lends that velvety feel, that velvety look to the flowers. Really, really beautiful, beautiful flower. Very bold masculine color. It is purple, but it's a very, very bold shade, very strong shade. And it also reflects the divinity, and purple is the color of the divine, of the sky, and so in that case it also, connotes the divine masculine here. So I'm blocking my camera. So that is what I wanted to bring to you here today. I'm just trying to turn my camera back around. I hope that you enjoyed this message, and that you feel that strength of the masculine energy. If you have questions about it, if you want to know more about it, it's really an incredible dive to go into the feminine and masculine energies, to understand the powers of each energy and come into a balance inside ourselves. We all have a mix of the feminine and the masculine inside of us, and it's very important to be in tuned with and in touch with that balance, so that we can live authentically for ourselves. And I've got more information about that with blogs. Maybe I'll post them below, some interesting blogs about the feminine and masculine energy. But in the meantime, I hope that you enjoyed sharing in this experience of bottling this essence. It's very, very strong energy today. So I hope you feel it and enjoy it, and I look forward to hearing any comments below. Have a great day.